Yo, this nigga Ralph is wild, yo. Yo. Yo, this nigga is wild. What's wrong with this nigga?
In Grant Hill, Allie LaForce is our reporter. And of course, Kevin Durant, well, they'll miss his rebounding in the middle.
I'll tell you what, the fans will really miss him. He was just so popular, a tremendous talent. But the great thing about the NBA, new stars will emerge. And the question is, who will it be?
Now Sexton, pass to Markkanen. Here's Klingon. It's Markkanen on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Cunningham. Uses the glass. On the layup. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
Markkanen for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
I mean, let me remind you, Markkanen is 7 feet tall. It's incredible how he shoots it so well from deep.
Cunningham looking it over. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Colin Sexton.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
And he can't jam it through.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
To the paint. Clingan. And that one is hammered home.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now here's Porzingis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Bailey. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's Sexton. Tipped.
When Lively's on you like this, with all his size and length, it's hard to get a shot off on him.
Down low. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup.
Ooh, that's like velvet. That's the kind of finger roll that ends up on old highlights.
Mavericks trail by 5. Cunningham outside. And Clingan pulls it down.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Markkanen right side. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Utah scoring again.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Williams. To the middle. Tries again. Kicks it out to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. Over Cunningham. Markkanen misses. Mavericks trail by 8. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Utah grabs the miss.
And he's having an ugly quarter from...
What did you say?
Wow. Come on now. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 20-6 run. Inside. Oh, he misses the dunk. On the wing, Thompson. The three is up. Buries it from three. Thompson's got 5 points.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Now here's Williams. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Thompson outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
No need to rush that play right there. That's called giving away a possession.
He got it up. And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Jazz.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
Pass to Juzang. There's the triple. Shot clock at 6. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Intercepted. Here we go, one-on-one. Fires the 3. They get it back. Over to the wing. Here's Catchings. Still without a bucket. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And the Jazz lead by 9.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
The 3 is up. The rebound by the Jazz. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And he lobs it up top.
What the fuck?
Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Puts one up from 19. Juzang. That's good. And now it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
On target from range. Juzang's got 5 points.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Ooh, another miss. He's 0 for 6 in this contest. Here's Jaquez. Oh, and there's the one-hand jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Benton. Now Isaac. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Here's Juzang. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Bailey. And his scoring average of 31.5 points a game is fantastic. Counted from distance. Vezenkov gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Right side, Jaquez. To the inside. To the middle. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Here's Bailey. Oh,
Yo,
Kessler
this
with the
dude
block.
definitely in my face and I don't think.
There's the drive. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Bailey's shot is off.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, this game has gone the other direction.
Deflected. They get it back. Ooh, it's stolen away. And now the Mavs on the run. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Checking in for the Mavericks, number 8, Kristaps Porzingis.
There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Bailey. 6 to shoot. Jaquez grabs the board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Down low. Here's Catchings. And there's
Oh,
another
like
one
foul
for the
this
Jazz.
moment. Yo, what is going
And
on,
once
bro?
more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Looking to win the run. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Jeez.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Utah sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Cunningham, left side. Outside Porzingis. Unloads. Nails the baby hook. Porzingis has got his first 2 points.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
Catchings misses. Mavericks trail by 19. And that one's good. Porzingis has got his second basket.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
What's up? He's
For the Jazz.
He's
Utah leading by 17. And here's Sexton. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. Markkanen's got 10.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Out to Oladipo. The 3-ball. He drops it from range. Oladipo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Markkanen. It's Markkanen on the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Take it away. Here we go, one-on-one. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Shot's good by Thompson.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, lively, elite in all 3 categories.
It's his first trip to the line.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. It's tipped. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Klingon. No good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 15. Now here's Porzingis. Oladipo outside. Porzingis sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Klingon. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
On the move, KP punches his ticket.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Sexton with it. And the layup is good. Sexton's got 9 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
On defense, the Mavericks. 15-point game. Now here's Jaquez. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And another miss by Utah. Driving in. Oh, throw it down!
Nice! Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Kessler with a bucket. Mavericks trail by 15. Here's Bailey. Isaac outside. To the wing on the left. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Jaquez. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Pass to Isaac. From outside the arc. Utah grabs the miss.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And that's an intentional foul. Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
The first one falls. Utah making a switch here. All right, both free throws good from Sexton. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
All right, the Jazz making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Mavericks trail by 19.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Pass to Bailey. Oh, get that out of here.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly. Boy, was that some by-the-book basketball or what? Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and then finishes strong. from one end to the other, perfect.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. They set the pick. 2 on the clock. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Utah ahead, running away with this one. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Jazz leading by 21. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Inside, Filipowski. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Back to Cunningham. Oh, he goes up high with a two-handed slam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. To the left side wing. Now Kessler. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Isaac. Mavericks trail by 20. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
To the inside. Here's Kessler. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And he lobs it up.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Oh, Kessler with the blocks. Sinks it from distance. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead. At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Man, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside, Williams. Markkanen left side. Outside for Sexton. From behind the arc. Markkanen misses. Here's Bailey. And he... takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what you get with Cunningham running the show.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Collin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Collin hurt his knee early during his fourth year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
.149 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bailey. And Clingan pulls it down. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Pass to Markkanen.
You got it.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And when Markkanen looks to score, defenders sometimes get nervous and in turn resort to fouling.
Markkanen hits them both. And Dallas with possession.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Jazz.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're going to battle hard.
And, you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
Pass to Williams. It's Markkanen on the wing. A shot from the high post. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
Here's Bailey. No good. Unable to win this run. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue. And, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
With the teardrop. And Cunningham pulls it down. see the Jazz taking the W.
Phone ain't got no service, I'm on a PJ. Went from $50 to my name to $50K a night.